What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, this story right here is out of Memphis. Shout out Memphis, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of these stories we do on here, and it's the same situation. A girl has a boyfriend. Boyfriend is not the optimum choice. She leaves him alone, and it costs her life. You can't fix a broken man, ladies. You can't. If you got a man and he give you more headache and heartache than, or provide more stress than you even provide for yourself, he gotta go. And that's real. I'm gonna tell you a story today about a lady that's not pictured, because this story just came out, I think yesterday. Ain't showed her face yet. This woman's name is Geneva Gladly of Memphis, Tennessee. She was shot and killed by her ex-boyfriend. Get ready for the picture. Boom. Lord have mercy. This sad-looking man is Joshua Banks, age 43. Think he would know better. This guy crept up on this woman and shot her in the face. I mean, not in the face. He just shot her. I don't know where he shot her at, but he shot her dead after she broke up with him. Take a look at this story, because the son speaks about, what his mom meant to him, and, what he saw when he was brought out to the scene. And it talks a little bit about this man. And I found some more stuff out about this guy. And I think the justice system, a lot of them stipulations and laws they got that determines what type of time you got, need to be fixed, because they're flawed. Because a different criminal mindset nowadays, it changes everything. And how many countless times have we seen people go to jail for something real crazy, get out sooner than expected, only to go and commit a crime much, much worse? This is another example of that. Take a look.
New at 4:30, a man is behind bars after police say he shot and killed his ex-girlfriend. Thank you for joining us. I'm April Thompson.
I'm Alex Coleman. The victim's son tells your news leader this is a huge loss for their family with so many questions. WREG's Shay Simon has this story.
When I got there, it was a lot of police cars, tape, crime scene tape.
University Garden Manor apartment, once Derek's mother's home, now filled with tragic memories. Memphis police say 43-year-old Joshua Banks dated Geneva Gladney for about 6 months before he shot and killed her Thursday outside her apartment in North Memphis.
I was mad, I was hurt, I was enraged. And because there's nothing I could have did. So I wish it was, and I couldn't do nothing for my mom.
As Derek grieves his mother's death, he says he struggles to understand why. Investigators say Banks stole $900 from Gladney's bank account, and that's when she ended the relationship. Banks has a history of violence, and family says he made threats against Gladney and her family after they broke up.
She loved everybody. She was just full of so much joy and happy to see people doing good in their life, So I don't know why the person would want to take that beautiful soul, because it was a really beautiful soul.
As his family pushes forward, Banks is now charged with second-degree murder.
We all taking it hard. But we're going to be okay.
For your news leader in Memphis, Shay Simon, WREG News Channel 3.
That was a shameless act by a shameless individual. I mean, a shameful act by a shameful individual. Let me correct myself. Either way, man, you got to leave stray dogs on the side of the road sometimes. This guy right here, Joshua Banks, is a piece of shit. 43 damn years old. He ain't figured out nothing about life or relationships or just basic social etiquette when dealing with a female. Said he had a violent past. I'm sitting up here looking for a better picture, because that picture is blurry, right? Look what I come across. Check this out. You see this picture over here? That's the same man 6 years ago. 6 years ago. That's how he looked 6 years ago. Before, after, in 6 years, look how bad he looked. Ladies and gentlemen, 6 years ago, this guy was arrested. And look at the charges. Charged with aggravated kidnapping, aggravated rape. How is he out? I ask you, how is he out? Look at this. This is the article. December 8th, 2018. Memphis, Tennessee. A Memphis man was arrested this week after a woman claimed he kidnapped and raped her. The woman told police she was out with a friend and an unknown man introduced her to Josh at the Skyway Inn. All three of them left the motel together in the man's car. After dropping off her friend, the woman said she asked the man to take her home as well. That's when he allegedly assaulted her inside the car. The woman told police she jumped out of the vehicle at Park and Highland, resulting in the suspect running over her ankle. Seeing another woman, the victim said she jumped on top of her car begging for help, but the suspect got out of his car, pulled her back in before she could help. He then took the victim to another location and raped, the police said. She was dropped off at the corner of Brooks and Winbrook, where she called 911. Police confirmed that they received a call from a woman claiming to have seen a man kidnap a young woman at the area of Park and Highland. The suspect was identified as Joshua Banks. He was arrested on Friday and charged with aggravated kidnapping, aggravated rape. How is he out? How is he out? That's a death sentence right there in my book. How is he out? See that? Certain guidelines and criteria in the justice system dictate the punishment as just. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, whoever wrote that stuff. Sitting up here talking, you ask them why is the law still the way they are, they hit you with this bullshit. Oh, our founding fathers had established this stuff. Shut the hell up. George Washington and Ben Franklin and them ain't got to worry about their wives getting run down or children getting killed in the street and all this other stuff. People breaking in the house, home invaders and all this stuff. They didn't have it back then. So why is the laws the same as the early 1900s? Now, it's a different mindset, a different type of human being, a different type of criminal. So it need to be a different type of punishment because the old shit ain't working no more. This guy stole $900 from his girlfriend out of a bank account. She got rid of him, and rightly so. She had that right. She got rid of him. You know what? I can't do this. What you did was messed up. You stole money from your girl. She got rid of you. You threatening her family and all this other stuff, and you wind up shooting her in her own damn complex. You know what I think, honestly, guys? And in fact, I'm more than sure of this. This guy right here ain't have a pot to piss in the window to throw it out. Yeah, he probably was staying with her, but once you have a man in your house, a lot of times when they have a child's mind, they try to take over the crib. That's why I tell my sons when they was younger, and even now, don't you ever live with no woman. You can never be queen in the castle that somebody else built. You'll always be the queen's husband. You can't be king of the castle. Can't run something that ain't yours. Even if she say, oh yeah, you can come, you can't. This guy right here is a perfect example of what's out here nowadays. A violent, temper tantrum, always a victim type of dude. And with you, they strike gold. Say the right things, do the right things, then get in there. They can't wear that mask for long because it's too big for their face. Then when you see who they truly are and you want to get away from them, it's hard to do. And then all of a sudden, when you do get away from them, here come the death threats or wanting to fight on you or take your life, such as what happened here. What kind of man got to chase a woman to be with him or try to guilt shame her or threaten her? See, I think when he met her, like I said, he struck gold. He probably was using her car. She was probably, helping him out when he needed it. He probably telling her he was going out looking for jobs or whatever. all kind of goofy stuff. You know the games people play. But see, when she got rid of him, his whole world crumbled, and all of a sudden, it's her fault. How many of you guys out there, or how many of you girls out there know a girl that's in a relationship with a dude? He drives her car, eats her food, does all of that stuff, and he think dick is enough to keep her, and him being in the house is enough to satisfy her. But he not being a man out there producing, problem solving, and protecting it, and doing all the stuff that men do when they're in the house building something with a woman. How many of y'all know people that's like that? Got a bum ass dude in the house. Then when they break up with the dude get upset because now he ain't got no car. How am I get to work? Now, you know, he ain't got no place. He done burnt bridges with his family, so he basically out in the damn street. So what happens? He gets madder and madder. And the stuff with him bullshitting and not getting his life straight, he blames the person that tried to help him, the girl, and takes her life. It's craziness. He shouldn't be out right now anyway. $400,000 bond. He killed somebody. Why does he even have a bond anyway? Why is he even still breathing? Guy got a history of violence against women. Aggravated rape. That's vicious. And he was out 6 years. 6 years he's out. Really 5.5, because a little over 5.5, because we ain't even got to December 2018. December is when it happened. So come on, man. Come on. What's real justice? I think it's all in the eye of the beholder. You know what I mean? Justice is what they say it is, not what it really is. What he did to that woman back in 2018, she'll never get back. Crushed her spirit. Invaded her body. Took her sense of security. Probably still haunts her now to this day when she meets a new person. You don't know if she has relationship issues or not now from that. They let his dumb ass out. And what did he do? Predators prey. He leached onto this chick and killed her. Her son sat up there and talked. Said when he got there, there was nothing he could do for his mom. You know how bad it is to go into a place, see your mom laid out on a thing, everybody crying and holding each other. Why? Because she did the right thing by getting rid of a piece of trash, and it came back and haunted her. It's sick. Sickening. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Sometimes it's easier to say get away from somebody. Well, a long time ago, it used to be easier to get away from somebody. You had to tell them to get on, like they've been shit on, they'd leave. Nowadays, they want to come back and kill you. Said he was only dating her 6 months. 6 months. And she was worth him losing his freedom and her losing her life. Sickening. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.